chair. There were some smiles.
Please continue standing for the national anthem performed by Mr. Christopher Grover. Please be seated. Although today is all about the class of 2026, there are so many people, whether in attendance today or not, that deserve recognition for supporting us throughout our years of school. On behalf of my fellow graduates, I would like to thank you before we begin. Thank you to every single teacher who has taken the time to pour into each of us. It could be as simple as helping a student better understand subject material, or as big as encouraging a student who didn't feel like they were good enough. In some way or another, you have impacted the life of every student who has stepped foot into your classroom. Thank you to the friends who helped us keep going, even when school was mentally and physically draining. Every late night phone call spent laughing, every hangout after an exhausting day, every moment that you were there for us really does mean a lot. Thank you to our families who have been our biggest supporters since day one. From spoiling us a little after a long day, comforting us over confusing homework, driving us to and from events, attending countless Christmas programs, awards days, and away games, or doing whatever else we needed from you, you have always been there. You watched us as we learned to walk, and soon you'll watch us walk across the stage to receive our diplomas. We hope that in the time between, we've made you proud of the people we've become. Thank you to my Savior, Jesus Christ. I understand not everyone can relate to this one, but I believe he deserves all the glory, especially on a day like today. I don't know about y'all, but I prayed a lot of prayers asking him to help me keep my sanity through high school, so really I wouldn't be here today without his love and guidance. Last but not least, thank you to my fellow graduates. Some of us have been friends since kindergarten, and some of us just met this school year. Regardless, the memories we made together will always be special. From adventures on the little kids' playground in elementary school to adventures in big cities for club conventions or anything else in between, we've had so many good times together. There have also been some crazy times, but we got through those together too. I hope that years from now, you'll look back on all of the times with a smile. It's cliche to say, I know, but as we go our separate ways, don't forget about the family you made as a Mustang. To all these people mentioned, and more I'm sure I missed, we wouldn't be us today without you. Truly, thank you for everything. It is with great honor and excitement that I welcome you all to the commencement ceremony of Midland Valley's 46th graduating class. Graduates, these are your last moments as a high school student. As we go through this ceremony, I hope you reflect on the fond memories from your past 4 years at Midland Valley and the years of school before that. In the same way, I hope you begin to feel eager about starting the next chapter of your life. After all, it's just a few page turns away. Thank you.
At this time, I'd like to introduce our honored guests and acknowledge our sponsors. When you hear your name, please stand and be recognized. From the Aiken County School Board, Mrs. Liz Morris, Mr. Brian Silas. From the Aiken County Public School District Leadership Team, Dr. Corey Murphy, Superintendent, Dr. Amy Edwards, Chief Officer of Instruction, Mr. Trey Traxler, Chief Financial Officer, Dr. Tim Yarborough, Chief Officer of Operations, Mr. Eric Jeffcoat, Assistant Superintendent of Elementary Schools, Dr. Phyllis Gamble, Assistant Superintendent of Middle Schools, Mr. Berkeley Postel, Assistant Superintendent of High Schools, Mrs. Beth Taylor, Assistant Superintendent of Special Programs, Mr. Kenneth Lott, Executive Director of Career and Technical Education, Ms. Mary Glenn Piccolino, Executive Director of Communications and Community Partnerships, Ms. Kimber Meek, Director of Administration, and Ms. Katrina Riley, Director of Human Resources. From the Area 3 Advisory Council, Ms. Cassie Bassinger, Mr. Lance Thomas, Mr. Keith Glover. From the Midland Valley High School Administration, Mr. Sheldon Higginbottom, Assistant Principal Dr. Sherrod Davis, Assistant Principal Ms. Mary Ellen Morris, Assistant Principal Mrs. Amber Rahman, and Assistant Principal Mr. Brad Watson. Thank you to all the sponsors that helped support today's event, especially our presenting sponsor, Road Graduation Services, our platinum sponsor, Aiken Works and Security Federal Bank, and our gold sponsors, Bridgestone Americas, H.D. Reynolds, Haas and Hildebrand, and Stanley Martin Homes. Thank you.
Well, good evening, soon to be graduates, families, teachers, staff, board members, and other honored guests. Today is a celebration of achievement, of perseverance, and of possibilities. Students, you know, earning your diploma represents far more than just completing classes or earning credit. It represents years of your sacrifice, discipline, and determination. It represents early mornings and late nights. It represents projects and practices and performances, sometimes disappointments, and moments when you had to keep going even when you felt tired or discouraged. For some of you, the road to this stage tonight was not easy. Some carried burdens that few people ever saw. Some faced obstacles outside of the classroom while still showing up each day determined to move forward. And yet, here you are. That says something powerful about your resilience, about your character, and about your strength. I know that many of you are so excited to leave behind all the multiple choice tests, all the homework, all the deadlines, and all the essays. But I'm here to tell you a cold hard fact. I've been adulting for quite some time now, and there is a new word that will be introduced into your vocabulary. It's called bills. You will have them forever. And there is no study guide. What I want to do tonight before we continue the message is to recognize the people that are seated behind you, and some to your right and some to your left. These are your parents and grandparents. They're your guardians, they're your teachers, your coaches, your counselors, your bus drivers, cafeteria staff, pastors, family, and friends who have encouraged you along the way, who have prayed over you, and who believed in you this entire time. Their love, sacrifice, and guidance helped make this moment possible. So tonight is their celebration as well. So one of the greatest privileges we have when we serve in public education is watching young people grow into who they're going to become. Over the years, your teachers, school staff, and others have watched you overcome challenges, develop confidence, and prepare for your next chapter in life. Some of you are headed into universities, some into technical colleges. Maybe some will be apprentices, join the workforce, or aspire to military service. I bet there are many of you that already know exactly what your next step will be, and there are others still discovering their path. But no matter where life leads you next, never believe that your value is determined by a title, a paycheck, or someone else's definition of what success is. In Aiken County Schools, we believe every student journey matters because every student matters. Our world needs people that are willing to work hard and lead with integrity. They need people that will serve others with purpose. We need teachers and nurses, engineers and entrepreneurs, welders, first responders, military leaders, and people just courageous enough to make a positive difference in the lives of others. There is a dignity in honest work. There is honor in service, and there is greatness in living a life built on character, compassion, and perseverance. As someone who serves in both the military and in public education, I can tell you this: your reputation and your legacy will not be built on a single moment. They will be built day by day through your choices, through your consistency, your work ethic, and most importantly, the way you treat others around you. Life will test you and there will be setbacks, failures, and moments when things did not go according to plan, but resilience is not about just avoiding those tough times, but refusing to let those tough times define who you're going to be. Some of the strongest people in the world are not ones who never get knocked down. They're the ones who keep getting back up. That determination matters. Your character matters. Your future matters. So tonight, as you walk across the stage, remember this: we do not expect you to have every answer today. You do not have to have your entire life figured out. If you look around this stadium tonight, there are many adults here still wondering what they're going to do when they grow up. But what matters most is that you continue to move forward with courage, integrity, and faith in your ability to overcome whatever comes to stand in your way. Do not be afraid to dream big. Do not be afraid to work hard, and do not let fear keep you from becoming the person God has created you to be. So congratulations, class of 2026. Your story is just beginning.
Thank you, Dr. Murphy. Students, he speaks the truth about those bills, let me tell you. Good evening, Mustang family. My name is Brian Silas. Along with Ms. Morris, we represent our Valley area schools on our school board. Sometimes being a school board member, how can I say this? Well, there's some times that are more rewarding than others, let's say that. And graduation season is by far and away one of the most rewarding times that we get to experience as school board members. Tonight, you probably need to thank Mr. Higginbottom, because I had a 20-minute, highly motivational, entertaining speech ready for you, and he talked me out of it. So you definitely probably should thank him for that. But my job here tonight is really simple, and that is to bring you congratulations on behalf of your school board, our chairman, Mr. Cam Nussel. We are proud of you. We look forward with anticipation to the opportunities that lay before you, and we look forward to hearing great things from this class of 2026. Congratulations once again, and enjoy the rest of the evening.
Hello, Midland Valley. Thank you for being here tonight. I want to take this time to brag on our senior class of 2026, and like they've heard me say a bunch of times, see the good. You know, I was thinking earlier, I graduated 43 years ago from Midland Valley High School. 43 years. Well, to illustrate how 43 years have changed, Mr. Dezikowski, could you come up here a moment? Now, this is how I used to order pizza when I graduated. Have you guys ever seen one of these? Mr. Dezikowski is going to order one like you graduates do through the app. So this is how this works. There's 7 numbers. Okay. Well, you get the idea. Back to our seniors. 192 out of 325 had a 3.0 GPA or higher. This makes 60% of our graduating class eligible for Life or Hope Scholarship. 130 students will attend a 2-year college, 125 will attend a 4-year college, and 76 join the workforce. 18 students qualified for senior scholars. This is the most we've ever had. Way to go. This is fun, isn't it? 29 seniors achieved the seal of biliteracy, which means these students are fluent in more than one language. And guess what? This is the highest in the district. 6 of our students are entering the military. Will these students please stand? "11 students received Palmetto Fellows, the highest state scholarship given. One of our seniors scored a 35 on the ACT. This is 1 point from perfect. 28 students graduated from Aiken Technical College with an associate's degree through our early college program, which is our largest group ever. 6 students earned the Watson Brown Scholarship, 7 students earned the Greg Granitable, 13 scholarships were granted by the Lavelle McCampbell Alumni Association, and 5 scholarships were given by the Midland Valley High School Alumni Association. 235 of these seniors received a career completer certificate. Way to go, guys. The marching band made state finals again for the second consecutive year. We had 11 students from Region Band. Concert Band received a superior rating. The band program received Outstanding Performance Award for the 16th time in school history. Voz, our literary magazine, published our 3rd edition this year. NJROTC is graduating 20 senior cadets. Their orienteering team and academic teams made the Area 7 Championship for the first time in school history. Their Cyber Patriot team, 3rd in the state, and NJ contributed over 250 community service hours. Wrestling has a gold medalist state champion and 2 silver medalists. That's pretty good. One of our seniors is SC AAA Female Student of the Year for the entire state. Our DECA program had 2 seniors place top 3 at state competitions and move on to compete at the 2026 DECA International Competition. And 40 DECA seniors are completers in the Marketing Communications program this school year. National Honor Society completed over 1,200 hours of community service. Teacher Cadet completed 150 hours of service in school and community, designed and taught 32 lessons while out in area classrooms for internships. Our FFA chapter received the gold recognition for the National Chapter of the Year. 9 seniors are pathway completers for the Dell Tech program. Theater participated at USC Aiken's Garcia Day program and produced and directed our Veterans Day and our Black History programs. They were the best we've ever had. Culinary arts catered for the Aiken County School Board meetings and the Area 3 Advisory Council. They had 28 students receive ServSafe certifications and were program completers. Midland Valley class of 2026 seniors were accepted to colleges and universities in 47 states. This includes Alaska Fairbanks, UCLA, Johnson & Wales, Mississippi State, Tulane, and Washington State University, just to name a few. Our seniors were accepted to every college and university in the state of South Carolina. 30 students received over $100,000 in scholarships. 17 received over $250,000. 11 received over $500,000. 2 received over $1 million in scholarship offers. I would like to proudly announce that for post-secondary education, the class of 2026 has been offered in total over $16,800,000. Jim, you actually order pizza? I hope you ordered enough for everybody. Each year, the student with the second highest GPA is declared the salutatorian. Ethan Balson, the salutatorian for the class of 2026, please come forward. Start here first. All right, you're going to take it off now. There you go.
Good evening, faculty, staff, parents, and graduates. It is truly an honor to be able to speak with you all on this special night. I first want to recognize and thank the parents, teachers, mentors, and administration who have put so much effort into these graduates, and thank the Aiken County Public School District for saving the best graduation for last. Everyone knows that a milestone such as this one is not done alone, so please, graduates, stand up and give these people a round of applause. Find your people in the crowd, give them a wave, a thank you, and a moment for a picture. Personally, I'd like to thank my mom for being reliable in any problem I found myself in as a kid and for making me breakfast each morning before school. I'd like to thank my dad for always giving me the most valuable advice for the challenges in my life, and I'd like to thank my family who have come far distances to see me tonight. Other adults who have allowed me to be the man and student I am today, whom I would like to recognize, are Andy Jordan, Joe Deskovich, all of my teachers and instructors, and my counselor, Jessica Thomas. I'd like to thank my girlfriend, Marley, for always surprising me with Sonic or 7 Brew whenever I was bummed out with college essays or pages of calculus homework. I'd like to thank my closest friends who I got to enjoy nearly my entire 4 years with in early college, who are Cameron Crusilis, Brinley Atkinson, Shelby Gorman, Blake Hyman, Lauren Dean, and Wyatt McLaren. I'd like to thank my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, and I'd like to thank me. I understand that the emotions felt are all over the place. Some feel accomplished, and rightfully so. The hours spent at their desks writing essays or completing pages of math homework while juggling a job or family responsibilities deserves a sense of achievement. Some are on the verge of tears as they are now facing the idea that maybe their last late-night Waffle House run with their friends was truly their last. And finally, there's a group of graduates who may feel a bit mild tonight. That is okay. You all are probably ready to start whatever is next. Now that I have you reminiscing, I'd like you to think about how these events have brought you here. You may think of them as random, spontaneous events that just preceded this one, but I'm here to tell you that is not the truth at all. In fact, I've realized that the most important parts of our development rarely look meaningful in the moment. To paint the picture a little better, by having that one conversation with that one teacher or person you really look up to, you now have new career goals. Deciding to hang out with your friends after a football game created bonds that you will see throughout the years to come. The chaotic ups and downs of that one course or activity revealed your strengths, passions, and therefore your pursuits. And that is exactly what happened to me. Starting high school, I actually did not have academics super high on my priority list. I put forth effort, and that was about it. I was much more concerned with football, my meal plan that I followed aggressively, the whiteboard I used to study film, and the hours I'd spend in the gym outside of school. Despite years of this, I was a mediocre player at best. It was because of this chaos that I decided to explore different possible ambitions. Flipping through some books, I found a love for learning, specifically for medicine. 2 years later, I was in Tennessee competing with top students across the world who have that same passion, and it is the same reason I stand in front of you tonight. Now I hope you too see the significance of these moments, the people who contributed to them, and what came out of them. The adults you see in the stands, among yourselves, and on this stage know this all too well. If you were to ask them, and I hope you do, some of the most cherished aspects of their lives come from what seemed chaotic, random, stressful, lucky, or unfair. The point is, whenever life does feel chaotic or insignificant, embrace it. You will find what you are looking for, and I assure you it will be worthy of pursuit. Thank you, and congratulations, class of 2026.
The student with the highest GPA is declared the valedictorian. Litzy Pineda Flores, the valedictorian for the class of 2026. Please come forward.
Greetings to all who join us here today. I want to thank you for attending the graduation of the class of 2026. My name is Litzy Valeria Pineda Flores, and I am honored to be announced as the valedictorian for Midland Valley's class of 2026. I would like to begin by introducing myself a little more. I am proud to say that I stand here as your second Mexican American valedictorian in Midland Valley's history. I cannot be prouder to be Mexican. I cannot be prouder to be Mexican American than at this moment because it represents determination and sacrifice while simultaneously highlighting the salad bowl that America symbolizes. It proves that everyone who wants to succeed can do so. Seeing someone from my own community succeed inspired me years ago, and today I hope I can inspire younger students who may doubt themselves because of a lack of representation. I want them to know that success is possible for them too. If you know me, then you know that the common valedictorian speech of 4 years ago, I would have never imagined myself here, doesn't really apply to me. Ever since I heard of the title of valedictorian, I knew it was something I wanted to work towards, and here I am. However, being valedictorian doesn't mean that I'm smarter or know any more than anyone else here, or anything remotely close. It simply reflects the consistency, drive, and resilience that help me keep showing up and putting in the effort. Of course, getting here took way more than just my abilities. It took the continued support of many people along my path, many of whom believed in me and my abilities even when I was too blind to see them myself. So, I would like to thank the teachers, classmates, and mentors who have helped me along my way, but especially my parents, who have always believed in me and have been there through all the steps of my journey. I want to thank God for the opportunities I have received and for the blessings I continue to receive. Fellow graduates, we have come a long way from the kids we once were, but our paths are far from over. This accomplishment marks the beginning of a new chapter of your life. In this chapter, you are the author and can write what you wish without any rubrics. Take this moment to fulfill your legacy, not filling anyone else's shoes but your own. Take it from your legacy here at Midland Valley. And having started many significant events, like the logs during senior sunset, painting senior parking spots, and pastries with parents. As your student body president, I want to thank everyone who participated and made those moments magical, as these are part of the legacy we will leave for years to come. Another crucial point I would like to discuss is failure. At one point, if asked my biggest fear, it wouldn't be a typical one of heights, clowns, or snakes. Though clowns came close, my biggest fear was failure. It took failing for me to know that it was part of success. My advice for you is do not let fear convince you that you are incapable of greatness. Some of the most extraordinary futures begin with ordinary people who simply refuse to give up. As we step into our future, there will be uncertainty. And while our paths will look different, I hope we can all remember this. We do not have to have our entire lives figured out today. I know I don't have my life figured out. But while you find your journey, continue to exemplify care and gratitude for others. Years from now, people may not remember our test scores or class rankings, but they will remember how we made them feel. They will remember the way we showed up for our friends, supported our communities, and carried ourselves through difficult moments. Each person sitting here today has a story that cannot be measured by GPA, a title, or a transcript. Some of us balanced school with jobs, sports, family responsibilities, or challenges nobody else could see. Some of us doubted ourselves more times than we can count, yet we made it. I would like to end this speech by saying, even when times are tough and there may not seem like there's much hope for you, hang on tight to your promises to yourself to continue your fight forwards. In the famous words of my mother, échale ganas, que vamos para enfrente, no atrás como cangrejo, which roughly translates to, keep your willpower. Thank you, and congratulations once again to the class of 2026.
Will the first row please rise and come forward? Ariana Elisa Abney, magna cum laude. Shamaria Leambra Abney. Aaron Darnell Adams Jr. Esteban Aguirre Anzula. Jonathan Alacron Gutierrez. Catherine Tess Alexinoff, magna cum laude. James DeLeon Allen. Ansley Morgan Allgood, summa cum laude. Ryan Nicholas Anders. Aaliyah Kamani Anderson, magna cum laude. Heaven Chaz Andrews. Kentrail Demarion Ankney, cum laude. Dylan Arenas, cum laude. Bria Marie Hicks, authors. Adriana Lovey Ashley, magna cum laude. Brinley Marin Atkinson, summa cum laude. Lyric Armani Austin. Skylar K. Otwell, cum laude. Camilla Valentina Avalos, cum laude. Victor Ulysses Avila Alvarado. Marisol Aviles Lopez. Kenya Marlissa Bailey. Christopher Baylon Angeles. Ethan John Bossum, summa cum laude. Alexis Lauren Barton, summa cum laude. Briley Ann Basie, magna cum laude. Christopher Blake Bogman. Daniel Bautista Pineda Jr. Brandon Michael Beecher. Jad Parker Benenfield, cum laude. Gavin Matthew Bennett, cum laude. Ralik Ahmad Berrien. Molly Elizabeth Bain, cum laude. Agelis Bisbal Rios, summa cum laude. Colby Ross Black Mitchum, cum laude. Danica Sherry Wren Blackman. Ocean Shania Blackwell, magna cum laude. Jemiah Noel Blake. Anaya Ryan Blanton. Ayana Janae Blocker. A Miracle Kiana Bonhomme. David Dwayne Bowles. Cameron Tierra Bryant. Hayden Marie Bryant. Dalton Noah Burgess. Bella Madison Burton, summa cum laude. Alexandria Paige Campbell. Skylar Noreen Canty. Brandy Lynn Nicole Capps. Christian Ray Carroll. Landon Wyatt Cates. Nyla Shanae Chesko. Jasmine Marie Clarity. Grayson Randall Clements. Quentin Kofer. Allison Cowo. Charles James Coleman. Bryson Comaneres Perez. Kyrie Amir Ali Cook. Zaria Kamora Corley. Madeline Nicole Craig. Cameron Wyatt Chrysalis, magna cum laude. Alex Michael Cruz. Lisa Diana Cruz Gorduno. Cameron Ariana Q, magna cum laude. Zykel Knowledge Cullum. Francis Jasmine Cummings. Jaden Lamar Curry. Jayla Denise Custis, magna cum laude.
Brasia LaJordan Danley. Promise Latrell Davis, cum laude. Lauren Elizabeth Dean, summa cum laude. Andrew John DeGraw. Isabella Miranda Delgado. Christopher Ryan Denny. Matthew Scott DeRutter. Noah Michael Devine. Tyler Joseph Deaton. Monica Diaz Santiago. Jamie Lynn Doe. Valeria Clarissa Dormes Posadas. Marissa Kiara Dowling. Timothy James Dowling. Okira Taiwan DeVos. Brandon Ricky Dykes. Maurice Antonio Early. Amaya Khalees Elmore, cum laude. Haley Sue Epps. Gabriel Elias Estep. Kimberly Gifton Farah. Keegan Nicholas Ferguson. Christian James Dean Figueroa. Carson Jacob Flippin, magna cum laude. Ricardo Florentino. Sanchez Dwayne Flint. Martin Brandon Ford. Aubriana Jashay Francis. Mercedes Krishante Frederick. Edwin Fuentes Vasquez.
Amber Lynn Gant. Gianna Nicolette Garcia, cum laude. Aleda Garcia Bautista. Anthony Alexander Garcia Quinones. Sarahi Guadalupe Garcia Garcia. Alexa Samara Garcia Trejo, cum laude. Benjamin Paul Gavin II, summa cum laude. Madison Reagan Gibson. Hayden Landon Gilliard. Cheyenne Zamira Gilmore. Micaiah Latrice Glanton. Natalia Amara Glover. Takia Ariel Glover. Kristen Marie Godby. Andrew Lee Goff. Uvielin Gomez Sanchez, cum laude. Stephanie Gonzalez Najera, magna cum laude. Cesar Gonzalez Najera. Shelby Alexander Gorman, summa cum laude. Ambrielle Ashari Green. Christopher Blaze Grover, summa cum laude. Tiara Lee Gudekunst. Wesleyan Micah Guyton, cum laude. Cadence Nicole Hallback, cum laude. Addison Grace Haltewanger, summa cum laude. Cohen Brody Harrison, magna cum laude. Ansley Marie Heath, magna cum laude. Aubrey Caroline Heath, magna cum laude. Shayla Claire Henderson, cum laude. Kaylee Cassandra Hewitt. Brooke Taylor Hicks. LaRue Marie Hicks, magna cum laude. Aubrey Janae Hill, cum laude. Alana Shanice Hillary, cum laude. Elena Victoria Henson. Mackenzie Bree Hodges, cum laude. McKinley Bryn Hodges, magna cum laude. Hunter Andrew Holler. Jayshawn Cornelius Holmes. Blake Paul Hyman, summa cum laude. Tabitha Marie Jacobs. Romel Zachariah Jean. Nevaeh Monet Jefferson, cum laude. Ashton Kennedy Jenkins. Gabrielle Adriana Jennings. Matthew Edward Cecil Johnson, cum laude. Deja Anise Johnson. Imani Mariah Johnson. Cameron Delano Johnson. Nolan Marquette Johnson. Ava Gabrielle Jolly. Abigail Olivia Jones. Dominique Caden Jones. Jordan Lee Jones. Riley Marie Jordan. Felicia Dejiana Justice. Artrell Malik Keith. Dylan Michael Kelly. Jacorian Terrence Kennedy. Brianna Monique Elizabeth Kimbrough. Hagan Bryce Knight. Michaela Lachelle Ladson, cum laude. Cameron Brewer Langley, cum laude. Jeremiah Hayden Lard. Nolan Garrett Latta, cum laude. Leanna Michelle Lawson, Zariana Kumaya Lewis, Shatavia Labria Litfield, Abigail Nicole Littlejohn, Jameer Dion Lloyd, Vanessa Lopez, cum laude, Maria Soledad Lopez, Emma Catherine Lunsford, magna cum laude.
Kason Rhett Mahurin, Lucy Marie Menonez, cum laude. Joel Maldonado Mendoza, cum laude. Madison Lee Marie Marinero. Addison Lee Marshall. Gerard Marshall Jr. Jacqueline Martinez, cum laude. Giovanni Lemuel Martinez. Kevin Adrian Martinez Perez. Jacqueline Martinez Benitez. Wyatt Harbor McLaren, summa cum laude. Wyatt Elijah McDonald, summa cum laude. Blair Joanne McGee. Addison Michelle McKenzie. Tilwanda Tahazara McKenzie. Jordan Zion Mackey. Joshua Jeremiah Mackey. Ariana Lanae Mealing. Brianna Mejia Velardes, magna cum laude. Daniel Mendoza. Edwin Mendoza Marina. Jonathan Merlin Espinoza, cum laude. Zachary Joseph Meyer. Yair Michi. Terrell Brandon Mitchell. Christopher Monaco Bravo. Ruben Montiel. Tyler Joshua Mooney. Alondra Moreno, cum laude. Lena Nicole Morgan, cum laude. Chandler Weldon Morris. Damon James Moscow. Anthony Nolan Moxley. Zayden Drake Moxie. Sarah Michelle Murphy.
Jordan Elizabeth Nelson, Tyler Jonathan Newman, Bryson Ronaldo Damon Newton, DeMarcus Trayvon Nicholson, Sanaya Compassionate Oatman, Jasmine Gervais Oldham, Tegan Rose O'Leary, Michelle Pacheco Campos, Barbara Alondra Pachaca Valenzuela, summa cum laude. Amara Anna Lynn Patterson, Amanda Pedrero, Eric Matthew Pence, Nodine Azucena Perez Lozano, Madison Delane Phillips, Litzy Valera Pineda Flores, summa cum laude. Marisol Prado Sanchez, summa cum laude. Aiden Connor Price, Jaden Alexander Price Vargas LaSalle, Cherish Jeriana Rainey, Donovan Giovanni Ramirez, Miley Addison Randall, Lathan Edward Reardon, Ronan Stan Festin Requino, Satcher William Red, Damian Kishan Reddish, Jacob Daniel Joshua Redmond, Natalie Renee Reedy, Jaden Omarion Reese, Brendan Michael Reeves, Jace Andrew Reeves, cum laude, Daniela Reyes Sanchez, cum laude, Charmaine Jamila Rhines, Shania Octavia Rice, Charles Edward Richardson III, Chari Elise Mari Rivera Munitz, Jaquise Malachi Roberson, Samara Latrice Roberts, Tevin Cole Roberts, Taylor Nicole Robinson, cum laude, Tyreek John Robinson, cum laude, Carson Hatcher Rogers, Branson Dean Roof, magna cum laude, Charity Elizabeth Rushton, summa cum laude, Isabel Lynn Rutland.
Alan Michael Sampson, Eric Daniel Sanchez, Joshua Benjamin Sanford, Seth David Sarpin, cum laude, Kennedy Marie Savage, Jaden Kalia Scott, Marion Antonio Settles, Aviana Samaya Simpkins, Jordan Arnez Giovanni Simpkins, Taylor Katie Nicole Sims, cum laude, Maria Anicia Vernice Sims, Lacey Michaela Smith, magna cum laude, Mallory Lynn Smith, magna cum laude, Mackenzie Ray Smith, magna cum laude, Michaela Lee Smith, summa cum laude, Michaela Joy Smith, Johnny Richard Smith III, Hunter Howie Snyder, Elizabeth Rose Spencer, cum laude, Jaquel Laquan Stansel, Gracelyn Rain Stewart, magna cum laude, Brianna Pearl Story, cum laude, Landon Lee Storm, cum laude, Logan Allen Stripling, cum laude, Genesis Damari Stuckey, Brock Allen Taylor, Charisma Lakaya Thomas, Kelvin Levert Tompkins, Jr., Myers Kate Thompson, summa cum laude, Sean James Tiedman, Flor Yamalith Tinajero Hernandez, magna cum laude, Brendan Jamarion Tony, Layla Rain Trammell, Samantha T. Tran, cum laude, Nathan Trung Tran, Angel Jared Tranny Munoz, Kaylee Marie Trejo, Jesus Trulio Lopez, Bentley Hudson Van Winkle, magna cum laude, Rodrigo Vasquez Tolentino, Edward Amir Vera Duran, Charlie Raven Vickers, cum laude, Giovanni Villa Estrada, Hayden Allen Bowman, Cadence Bree Walker, cum laude, Nathaniel Lee Walker, Michael Sean Ward Jr., Azaria Daniel May Washington, William Lee Waters, Isaiah Travis Watkins, Markira Shamira Watkins, Michael Philip Watkins, Jordan Way, Mackenzie Chloe Weeks, Raymond Joseph Wenningham, summa cum laude, Keenan Elijah White. Okivia Rondrell Weidman. Aiden Scott Weir, cum laude. Andalyn Sky Williams. Cameron Jameer Williams. Channing Paul Williams. Jameek Devontae Williams. Janari Bernard Williams. Sean Bruce Williams. Samarie Alicia Williamson. Samantha Reese Wilson. Ariel Elena Wren. Samantha Yee Jimenez, summa cum laude. Ella Grace Freeman. Christine Danae Ledwell. Brandon Marino. Luis Antonio Prado Barreto. Trayshawn Demarion Quiller.
Will the class of 2026 please stand? As principal of Midland Valley High School, and on behalf of the faculty and staff, it is my duty to affirm to Dr. Corey Murphy, Aiken County Public District Superintendent, that these seniors of the class of 2026 have fulfilled all state and local requirements to earn their high school diploma. Dr. Murphy, it is my hearty recommendation that they be accepted as duly qualified.
As Superintendent of Aiken County Public School District, and on behalf of the Aiken County Public School District Board of Trustees and the state of South Carolina, I certify that these Midland Valley High School candidates for South Carolina High School Diploma have met all graduation requirements, and I therefore confer upon them their South Carolina High School Diploma.
Graduates, you may turn your tassels. I present to you the class of 2026. At this time, I'd like for our teachers, board members, Area 3 advisory members, district personnel who are Midland Valley High School alumni to come forward and lead our students in the alma mater. Please rise for the alma mater.